Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team. You'll appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Remember last year, both these teams collided playing well at the end of the season. Kirk ended up being a brutal defensive game. Gamecocks rallying late to win it by 3.
Yeah, Chris, think about last year. One thing about Clemson, when they have a 7-point lead in the fourth quarter in Death Valley, usually that game is over. But Lenore Sellers, the quarterback from South Carolina, went on the road in that environment and won the hearts and the trust of the staff to be able to win that game in a comeback fashion. Really exciting, and I think it really elevates the intensity of this rivalry.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense comes out for their first possession today. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step
into the clear. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball. Pick up the first down. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Stays on his feet, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up, still moving.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They're able to get him down. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Headed to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Throwing up play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, hands it off. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Randall. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll cut it off. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Sellers. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw it again. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete, where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Second down, looking to throw it. He's looking deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Picks up the first and still running. Now here he goes.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and
he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0.
28, South Carolina, 0.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback still with the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver makes the grab.
No, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. To throw, it's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
South Carolina, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Harlow. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And there's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pass is caught. The Gamecocks keep the football on the move. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a...
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
There's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught, can he get in? All the way to the end zone, they couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner is brought down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to run it. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Movement here from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. He's past the marker and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge special teams score. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. It's a quick grab. Power refuses to go down. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be a
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And that sums up the game so far.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Klubnik. Trying to create here on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Jackrabbit.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Fire.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Now here he goes. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. Clemson now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, South Carolina, 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff running right. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in the summer 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make...
Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. And the Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here's the point after attempt. Wow, he totally flubs the PAT. Never had a chance. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
And the Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. The punter's leg is going to be sore tonight. Upcoming his 6th punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's 2nd down here. Leaning on the run game here late. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Touchdown, Clemson. The special teams produce a score.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here comes the point after attempt. Well, the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, he breaks free. Looking to scramble. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Contact as he threw it. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. Past the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Tigers. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
In college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. That's going to do One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against... Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on...
Charcoal! Set up! Get hot! Hot, hot! Cooler! Brass! 180!
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us up.
To a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going here. Takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, we were here at the State Fairgrounds last time these teams met. Oklahoma actually jumped on top. After that, a complete burnt orange beatdown. They won it by 31.
Yeah, if I remember right, you're right. It was competitive early, and then Texas 21 points in the second quarter alone. Oklahoma had a very difficult time responding from that Saturday. We'll see if this year it can be a little bit different. Can the Sooners get their offense going against this very athletic Texas defense?
Play action fake, looking to throw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. You thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Rag near the sticks. It spurts. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Mateer. Only trapping for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Well, the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw up behind the receiver. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaking tackles and going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st down to 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the handoff towards the right tackle. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. That's caught. It's Burks. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air, it's Mateer. Pass rush closing in. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight and was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the...
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. The returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
offense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could...
Just standing there, gets hit again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They'll try to add their lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.